Alright everybody, here's the Racer's Pro Quip head with 27mm intake, 25mm exhaust. We left the 24mm flat slide on it. We did bring a 26. We'll probably run that 26 on it later and just see the difference on it and give a little comparison. But Racer's Pro Quip's claim was better than ported. Looks pretty similar to the stock head. The runner is a little bit raised in there. I'm not sure, but I feel like we're about to find out. So, as you remember, the stock head ran just a little over 17 horsepower at 6,100 RPM and 17 foot-pounds of torque, I think, at 4,200. So my son Shep's getting everything set up, and we're gonna get this engine warmed up and see what we can do and get things going. Alright guys, so just a little heads up, the Racer's Pro Quip better than ported is not better than stock. As you can see right there, peak horsepower was 16.12 at 6,100 RPM, which is interesting to me. It's the exact same RPM peak, so it's a cam thing, right? Peak torque 16.2 at 4,700. You had a little bit higher torque with that head, but I mean, it run out good, but the stock head did perform better. So head number 2 down. I think just for fun, we're going to throw a 26mm carb on this and give it a run. Thanks, guys. Okay, so here's what we figured out. The 24mm carb, the Key PWK flat slide, outperformed the 26mm nibby, at least on this motor. Seemed to idle better, but we lost about 1 horsepower and just kind of run a little bit rough through it. I need to check jets and everything else, but just pulling it out as purchased, that's where we ended up. So I think we'll stick with the 24 on these smaller heads, and as you know earlier, we ended up with a little less than 1 horsepower than the stock head with the Racer's Pro Quip better than ported. So as of right now, I would personally run the stock head over that. Thanks for your time. Hey everyone, so we ran the RPQ head. Horsepower wise, it performed a little bit worse than the stock head, torque wise also, but it did have a little bit of a higher torque curve, I think. So if somebody's looking for a little more torque in a different area, it's probably a good head to run. Overall, I'm not sure why it's better than ported as advertised, but we gave it a shot. We ran it. Now I will say we ran a 24mm carb on there, a flat slide. We decided to try a nibby 26 that I had new in the box and never could get it to run right. About 3,500 RPM, it'd start sputtering and spitting, and tried everything in the world with it. I don't know. It is probably my favorite carburetor. Don't know. I know a lot of people are loyal to the nibbies, and that's great. Run them if they work for you. That's your thing. I'll probably stick to my Mikuni and Key flat slides. But anyway, hope you enjoy the second video, and we'll get one videoed here soon for you again, and we'll probably do the WC 946 next, and that's the last 26-pound spring head we've got. That'll allow us to move up and try some different things with some ratio rockers and stuff. But all right, enjoy.